jungle.
So in this section we are going to generate the order genesis block and configuration transaction channel.tx and both the transaction configuration for anchor peers. So we are basically creating 4 channel artifacts using the configuration transaction generator. So how does this work is that it will consume the config.tx YAML file that is in our working directory. In this file we have defined the 2 profiles, that are the 2 orders, 2 organization order genesis and 2 organization channel. These 2 headers are very important because we will be using these headers while executing the channel command, that is while creating the genesis block and creating the other 3 channel artifacts. We will be using these 2 headers. So these 2 headers are very important. The other information given here is related to the organizations we have defined in the crypto config file. So we are defining the order organization and organization 1 and organization 2. Within each organization we have defined the anchor peers and their host name and the ports to which these containers will be communicating with the host. So using these ports, the anchor peer will be communicating with the host computer. So these 2 headers are important basically. So first of all we will be creating the order genesis block. It is here. Copy this command, that is for the genesis block, and open the terminal. So what this command is doing is that it is creating, first of all it is generating genesis block and then it is writing the configuration to the genesis block. So if you get this output, it means that it has been executed successfully. After that we are going to create the channel configuration transaction. So copy the next command, that is for the channel configuration. And change the path of the config.tx gen tool, that is for me it is in the user var global path, so I can execute it directly. Hit enter key. What this command is doing is that it is using the header defined in the config.tx file, that is we have defined the header here, so we will be using the exact same name in the command. So we are defining the profile here and we are defining the output path for the channel tx file, which is within the channel artifacts, and we are defining the name as a global variable here. So we have defined our name as my channel. So what this command is doing is that it is creating a channel configuration transaction file with the name channel.tx within the directory channel artifacts with the name of my channel. After that, in a similar way we are going to create the anchor peer transaction. And similarly for the another anchor peer of organization 2. Hit enter key. So at this point we have created all the 4 artifacts, and to verify that we can move to the channel artifacts directory, and here you can see that we have defined all the 4 artifacts of our channel: genesis block for the ordering service, the channel configuration transaction for creating the channel, and other 2 anchor peer transactions files for the organizations. Each organization has 1 anchor peer and its configuration is defined in these 2 files. So in the next section we will be going to start the network and start executing the container, and within the CLI container we will be executing the transactions, and we will be creating the channel by using this channel.txt file.